Listen, following football costs enough money already, so don't let your mobile bill mug you off. Rocket Mobile gives you unlimited everything for £16 a month. No nonsense. Powered by Vodafone and Free, plus exclusive content and prizes when you switch on over. Scan the QR code or click the link and put that cash back into football.
I work at AFTV. I've got Ty and Kenyah with me to talk through the 3-0 win against Club Brugge in the Champions League, top of the Champions League, top of the Premier League. Things are looking good. Comfortable win, even though there's so many changes. Routine win, good bounce back from after Villa.
Easy, mate.
Easy.
Light work. Done. Sorted. Top of the Champions League. 1 goal conceded. 6 games won. What do you want me to say?
Okay, anything from that game you saw and said, okay, that player there done enough to start Saturday?
Martinelli, Madueke.
So you're saying Madueke start over Saka on Saturday?
Look, it's against Wolves. Absolutely. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know about you guys, right? But Wolves are not better than Club Brugge, and we just dismantled. Are you joking? Are you joking, Cecil?
No.
Wait. Are you trying to tell me?
No, Wolves are on course for having the worst ever Premier League record. So you are right. Yeah. So I was actually thinking like Carrot then for some reason because they've only got 1 point.
Same thing. Well, now, what's that? They're going to get moved too as well.
Let's that's true. No, it's true.
But to me, against Wolves, I want to see rotations because, as we just said, this is probably the worst Premier League team we're ever going to see. Mm-hmm. So you can't say to me, Madueke, who scores an absolute banger, and then scores basically a tap-in, but essentially secures us the 3 points, right? You can't then say, oh yeah, you got to be dropped next game because Saka usually starts Premier League games. He's likely to start Saka though. No Mikel, like that's good. That's probably going to happen. Look,
even Saka, him coming on today is a big sign of it.
No, look, Saka is the guy, absolutely. But give Saka a rest. Like we can't be sitting here saying our squad, and then you don't really want to trust your squad, especially when your squad players score like that. You saw that goal.
No, it's unbelievable.
That wasn't like if he'd scored 2 little tap-ins like he did for the second goal, then I maybe understand. But that first goal, he literally ran past 3 players and slapped it with the left foot.
Yeah, crazy.
What are we talking about?
It's interesting hearing a lot of big up Kenyah. No one's disagreeing, but Robbie, I know, is a big fan of Saka, and I feel like he might say something different, but
Saka is essentially an honorary Lyle. Let's not get it twisted.
That's what I'm saying.
He's an honorary Lyle.
You love Saka.
Please. I was even saying to my sister, let me get my outfit for his wedding ready because please, we don't play about Saka. That's different levels. But let's not run our players into the ground. Give him a bit of rest.
Ty, is she speaking facts? Is she on the money there when it comes to the weekend? Would you? It's likely that Mikel Arteta probably will go with Saka. He ends up playing today when I don't think he needed to. So we clearly know Mikel Arteta is a big fan of Saka.
Yeah.
Do you think he'll start on Saturday, or do you think Noni deserves that starting berth?
Ken, I wouldn't disagree with Kenyah. I think Bukayo will start, but I think Noni will be unlucky to be dropped. That's what I think. That's what I think. Because that's what Marty was saying. Marty was saying that why doesn't Noni play? But I just think that Mikel will go with tried and trusted. We can understand how bad Wolves are apparently playing, but I just think that for me, I would be happy with either of them. But
apparently, you're doing a humble thing. You know where they're sitting in the
I know, but that's what I mean. But you know what they're gonna do. They're gonna
play up. Yeah,
they're gonna play. If they could, they'll probably bring the goalkeeper out of goal so he can defend as well. Yeah. But we know it's gonna be like, you know what I mean? But we just want to be ruthless. I just think, listen, I don't want to disrespect Wolves because I just want to finish them, in football. So that's what it is.
I am.
I know, no. I know Kenya's making me laugh. I just don't think we have to disrespect. We have to be ruthless. But listen, Noni or Bukayo can play. That's what
Is it a disrespect to Wolves to play Noni Madueke? Is that what you're not saying?
No, it's not. I'm just saying the first team will just have to be ruthless.
Wait, he scored a hat-trick against them last season for Chelsea.
Yes,
Run me that.
He did. But I hear what Kenya's saying, but I think Mikel will start with Bukayo. So, and I think Noni will be unlucky, but Noni hasn't done himself any harm. Nor has Gable then won, and nor has Gable, Jay.
Whose goal was better?
Oh, it's so hard. Me and Uncle Lou are talking about this. I'm probably going to say Madueke just because how it hits the crossbar and in. But Gabby's one is like close.
Did he need that goal, Gabriel Martinelli, as well? I
actually don't think so. Yeah. We're talking about someone, I was saying to Uncle Loz that he's scored in back-to-back. He scored in 5 Champions
Everyone's
League
talking
games.
about, that's true, Champions League, but everyone's talking about, everyone's talking about Trossard right now.
I know, and I love Trossard. Trossard has been our best left winger, 100% this season. If he was fit, it would be a different conversation. But no, I think it's good for Martinelli to score that, and it also maybe puts a bit more faith in the fan base to say, wow, this guy he can score the bangers.
Got to stick with him.
He's got these things in his locker, so I'm happy for him. He's a great player.
Which goal was better?
Oh, God, that's a hard one. It's probably Noni's because of how he burst into midfield under pressure and managed to keep the ball in front of him and then come up with an incredible with an incredible finish. But yeah, I suppose I'd have to go for Noni. But listen, Gabriel M1's finish was out of this world.
Yeah, I'm gonna move this conversation to a bit of a tougher one, and I know it's not a narrative thing that we're going with, but it's gonna be dominating.
I know what you're gonna say.
It's gonna be dominating the Arsenal fan base, I think, over the next couple of days. Jesus come on the pitch. He looked lively. No one can argue that. Hit the crossbar, got involved. The 1-2s, he's passing and wanting to receive the ball straight back. He's getting involved in play, dropping a bit deeper. Gyökeres, unfortunately, was okay on the whole lot play today, but that chance that Noni scored the header, some people question why was Gyökeres not there. Didn't have as much opportunity, didn't have as much goal contributions or any goals at all in this game. But Jesus, I know he didn't score, but definitely had a bigger impact. Is that a conversation where we should be looking at Jesus to say, do you know what? Listen, Havertz is coming back soon. Jesus is looking sharp. Gyökeres might be under a little bit of threat.
I think you still have to protect your players.
Yep.
Gabby's just come back. Is it right to just throw him into a Premier League game just because he had a really good 20-minute cameo? I don't think it is. Let's just, take our time with him. But with Victor G, I can't lie. He should have. Yeah, I'm doing a tie. Victor G. He should have scored at least twice today. That header. I'm sorry. You got to get down target. You got to shoot. You got to score that.
So?
There was another header. Literally just headed it straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Like, I just think as a striker, this is one of them games where, no disrespect to Club Brugge, you should be looking at it like, yo, I'm coming to get a brace or I'm coming to get a hat trick. Do you know what I mean? And he was nowhere to be seen. It was very disappointing. But like I said to Uncle Laurie, chat to me against Wolves. If you don't score against Wolves, then that's a different conversation. But I'm not going to... He's just come back. I'm not going to, get on his back too much. But yeah, I was a bit disappointed because I thought this was a game where he could have been like, right, I'm back. Yeah. Let me get into my stride. Let me get back to...
a little bit.
Yeah, let me get back into what I need to do, which is score and really be in action. But he really wasn't part of any of action tonight, to be honest.
No, I don't think it's a conversation because Gabriel J is just calm. I think, listen, if it's players pushing other players, then it can only be good for him because it will benefit the whole squad and the whole team.
It's a good way to look at it.
Thank you, and we keep on saying thank you very much, Kenyah. And we keep on saying it's not about the first 11; it's about the squad. So no. Listen, like Kenyah says, I hope we win, and I fully expect Victor to be pushing for a hat trick against Wolves.
Talking about the squad, Norgard playing at centre back today.
Christian, then yes.
Interesting. Done well. I didn't really see too much from him at all, so that's a good sign because I think he was solid there. Is it time to give Zubimendi a break though come Saturday and put him in that midfield? Would you look to do that, or would you look to keep the same sort of 11 we saw today? I
was actually surprised to see Zubi play today. I thought Norgard would be going in there with him and Mikel Merino, but he obviously played centre back. Played well. Yeah. Like ain't got no qualms about it. Took all them long throws. Like, what can I say? But yeah, I want to see him play against Wolves. He needs more minutes, and I think as well, like maybe more for like the fan base. It shows that we can actually trust this player. Like, let's not forget he was a captain. Let's not forget he's a Danish international. Yeah. Like, he's actually good. We bought him for a reason. Let's not flog our, like I said before, let's not flog our players to death. Let's give Norgard minutes, rest Zubimendi. I have full faith that Norgard can play against Wolves. Yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? He played against Club Brugge, and yeah, he was good tonight. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, I think Martin Zed will play, but there were questions for Christian N to play. Why not? I don't know if he will start. Yeah, but I think he should have game time. Also, Ethan as well.
Let's talk about Ethan, because Ethan, he hasn't really been seen tight for a long time.
No, he hasn't. But listen, he was unlucky not to score today. Brilliant saves on the goalkeeper. Listen, he can play as well. Like I said, it's all about trying to give players minutes and all that. And we've not wanted to disrespect Wolves. That would be a good game to maybe rest Martin Zed and give Ethan a chance. Nice. And Christian N as well, a chance.
And nice to see Salmon come on as well. Obviously, he's a young centre-back as well.
Big up. Listen, Marley is amazing. I mean, I think he's I think he's initially in the under-18s, but he's played so well. He's managed to graduate in football terms to the under-21s, and to be playing away from home in the Champions League with our team is absolutely fantastic. And big congratulations to Marley. May long continue.
Do you think he'll be playing? Sorry to divert a little bit and digress. The youth cup is obviously coming up next week. Do these players play in that? Like, will the Max Salmons be there? Will the Marley Salmons be there? Like, they seem, because like you said, a lot of these are graduated from. Yeah. They're at the age to be playing. They should be playing in the youth, but they're playing
where they are. Max would play.
Yeah, Josh Nichols and things like that.
Yeah, Max would play, but Max is injured.
He's injured, of course, the ankle injury. Yes, sorry.
But listen, I said before. I mean, on Monday when we did the reaction to the Portsmouth FA Cup, young Luis Munoz played, and there's another player that unfortunately escapes my lips. He came on at 14 today and played. So we've got today against Club Brugge or Brugge in the Champions League away. He came on and played. Wow. A 14-year-old. So absolutely. But that's the pathway. That's the thing for them to come and get into the first team. And players like Bukayo have shown the way what can happen if you're dedicated. Obviously you get some luck, and you're driven and you're willing to succeed and willing to listen to your coaches and be humble enough to open your mind to do whatever it takes to get where you've got to and can get to with our fantastic football club.
Kenyah, Ty, thank you very much. Love.
Thank you.
Thank you.